Take your enjoyment of Smodco podcasts to the next level by checking out a live Smodco show. Hollywood Babylon at the Hollywood Improv on March 18th. HBO at the Improv in Hollywood on Friday, March 25th. Kev brings his one-man show to the Ringling College of Art and Design in Sarasota, Florida on March 26th. Celebrate April Fool's Day with HBO at the Hollywood Improv. Iowa City gets an evening with Kevin Smith on April 9th. Kev inflates the Helium Comedy Club with 2 shows on April 10th and again on the 11th in St. Louis. Get Old with Jay and Bob Thursday, April 14th at the Irvine Improv. April 15th means 2 things. Your taxes are due, and you need to catch Babylon at the Hollywood Improv. Mike and Ming are at PopCon April 15th and 16th in Evansville, Indiana. Monday, April 18th, Charlotte, North Carolina gets Kevin for 2 shows. April 19th, Kev performs twice in Richmond, Virginia. An evening with Kevin Smith in Atlanta on April 20th. Austin, get ready for Kevin Smith solo at the Moon Tower Comedy and Oddity Fest, April 22nd. April 22nd through 24th, Muse hits Motor City Nightmares. Jay and Silent Bob get old in Austin on April 23rd. Jersey reunites with Kev in Atlantic City on April 30th. Tickets to these and all Smodco shows are available now at smodcast.com.
Algebra. Algebra is hard, right?
I'm not in algebra yet until next year.
Oh, well, get ready. It's hard. It would cause me to, drop out of math.
You don't know.
That's impossible.
I dropped math. And plus they wanted us to learn, what was that, the metric system. Do they still try to jam that down your throat in school, the metric system? With centimeters and millimeters? Did they still try to do that? And it's still not working. 50 years later, they're still trying to turn America into some sort of European commie country where we like inches and we like yards. So I was right to, take a stand back when I was a youngster. I was like, I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. And I protested and dropped out of math because I was not good. I just took a different class. I took woodshop instead. Do you have woodshop in class anywhere? In school, did they drop that out of all the curriculum? You know what? To be honest, I always thought it was strange that they would have such high-powered machinery and saws and everything around kids who probably really weren't qualified to. That's why my mom wrote me a note so I didn't have to use the saw. She was afraid that I would lose a finger. She said I could take the class, but as long as the instructor cut all the wood for me.
So basically you don't do it, just sit there?
Well, no. She allowed me to use the hammer and nails, but not that I couldn't cut the wood though. Life, algebra, the metric system, and woodshop are hard.
Oh my god.
MeUndies is soft. MeUndies.com/TESD.
Whoa. Pants and shit.
Somebody's been reading too much IJ fan fiction.
Speaking of the PC shit, the great bingo scandal of fucking the 90s, up there with Enron and fucking WorldCom and shit.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Tell 'em Steve Dave, hot off the heels of last week's by mere seconds. Yeah.
That's got to be the quickest turnaround.
Yeah.
We're on fire, on a roll.
Yeah, when we last spoke, Walt was applying for a Walmart job, and that didn't work out. What would your I mean, have you ever thought of working after retirement from the stash?
Yes.
And why don't you do the auction shit now then? Because that's what Joey said.
I got it because timing wise, it probably wouldn't work out to do the auction stuff because weekends are kind of it still would be tied up.
Because you still have to work here sometimes.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely I don't want to retire and do nothing. I think that would be bad news. I think that's where guys go wrong.
Yeah.
Then they die.
Yeah, I've heard that and have seen that. Like people lose their sense of purpose.
Right.
And then that's that.
So that's not going to be me.
No. You're going to be. But isn't it weird when people get jobs at shit where you're just like, there isn't anything else you could find to do, no hobby like that would beat out like being a Walmart greeter or working at McDonald's or something like that. Like, because some people do that.
But is somebody wanting to work though? I mean,
no, I'm not saying, but yeah, there are people that are more social.
Yeah, they like it, and they like Q said, it's the thing. It's like gives them something, that purpose that they need.
I'm disappointed. You always told me that you were going to fucking rob banks, and if anyone caught you, they'd be like, he's so old, what are we going to do? Because I got fucking 4 fucking firearms now. I'm down. I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, I remember telling you that. Remember that?
Yeah.
I said that. I don't know if I ever told you that, Q. I told, and this was before I had a family and everything, but my plan was that when we reached our 60s that we should rob a bank because I didn't think that they would prosecute us.
Oof. I have got a story about that. I was in England recently, and one of the largest bank robberies in the world took place there 2 years ago. They stole $200 million. So it was 5 or 6 guys.
Pounds or dollars?
Pounds.
So even more than dollars.
They've only recovered 30 million of it, but they've gotten 5 out of the 6 guys who did it, and they're all in their retirement years. They're all in their age.
So this is not an uncommon thing, because you get a certain age, you're like, what have I got to lose? I guess, right?
Yeah, except the rest of my years.
But I always thought that, like, as long as we did it right, though, and we gave some of the money to to people who really needed it,
right? Like Robin Hood type guys.
Yeah, it would be hard. They'd be hard pressed to put us in jail.
Well, we also have to do it like Goodfellas.
76-year-old man got arrested.
Yeah, it's hard to put that guy in jail, isn't it?
Nope, not for England. And they got caught because they couldn't keep their mouths shut.
That's it. That's the problem. See, what we have to do, Walt, is we do it like Goodfellas. We get like a team of 5 or 6 guys. We do the heist, and then we murder the 4 guys, and then me and you. I know you never talk. Well, I'll take care of that part. Disposable guys like, Old Bing, Old Mike, Old Mark, Old Sunday Jeff. Sunday Jeff may be able to get away with it now. His hair's all gray and shit. I think he's 70. But wow, what a fucking, I've noticed that recently. Like I've felt like, cause I don't really do a lot. I feel like this
purposeless
building adrenaline. Like I need to go out and do something maybe that I shouldn't do, or like, you know what I mean?
Why can't you go do something that you should do, though?
Like, I don't know what I should do.
But you don't know. But what is the thing that you've been
nothing specific. Nothing really specific, but probably like when I got into that thing where, like, with the girl and the heroin and the trying to get mugged on purpose, like that kind of like rush. Like I feel like I don't have any of that. At all.
Probably is good that you don't, though.
I know, but it builds, and it like there's something inside me that it makes me want to like do something dangerous, not like skydiving.
Bungee.
But like I've done that, and I fucking threw up. And then a goose fucking, I have pictures of a goose fucking standing over me for 2 hours on the beach.
Hacking at your vomit and shit?
No, it wasn't. Like I was just sick laying there after I bungee jumped, and it wasn't the jump. It was fucking high though, like 158 feet. And I was like, holy shit, that looks far. But so I jumped off, and then you bounce. And then when you come down, you twirl a lot. And I have that motion sickness shit. Yeah. So I'm like spinning, and I'm like, holy shit. By the time and then what happens is they lower you down into this boat, and I'm like, it looked like I'm dead. I'm just floating on to the side on the canoe. And then I went to the bathroom, I'm throwing up, and then I went to the beach, and I'm just like, I just need to lay there for like 2 hours just for my head to get straight. And it was me and Moj and his wife, Alex. This goose comes over and is sitting like 2 feet away from me, just staring at me the entire time. I got pictures of it. Yeah, he probably was like a vulture, just like motherfucker's gonna be dead at any minute. But that's like
what about
sanctioned.
If you were to go train to be a pilot?
I don't know, dude.
He's talking about the dark underbelly type
yeah,
shit.
Something like that. I was talking to Troy about it the other day, like, cause doing, like, maybe, someday doing a documentary about, like, there was a guy, he did, is a French filmmaker, a documentary he did about MS-13, the Mara Salvatrucha, that real dangerous gang. And he was down in El Salvador, and he got
those are the guys with the face tattoos and everything.
Yeah, the 13. And it was the guy. Remember, I told you I was talking to him by the laundromat, and he was like telling me about the gang and shit. Yes. And the guy got shot in the back of the head. They killed him, the filmmaker. And I think what happened was he must have felt like, well, I spent so much time with these guys, like I've got a bond, not knowing like. There's no bond to be made there.
That's what happened to Hunter S. Thompson when he hung with the
Hells Angels. Yeah.
Yeah. He just let his guard down and they just beat the shit out of him for like no reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you start your own gang.
He's got the 4 Color Demons. Why don't you fucking?
I do have that, but
start your own chapter right in Jersey.
Yeah, but the admissions process is not as selective as most gangs. And I'm definitely way too old and don't have the heart to actually join like a 1%er gang. Like if I was going to run with like the Breed or something like that, like at 48, what I'm going to be like a prospect,
patch him in.
Yeah. Wear the same jeans. Like I saw Sons of Anarchy. I treat like a douchebag. I mean, I might as well get a job at Walmart.
Like you're a prospect, waltz with the new guy at Walmart.
Kids and shit. I did know a guy.
Like
though.
These are the worst middle-age crises I've ever seen.
Johnson, vomit bucket. Now do this meth. I know a guy. He was probably in his early 30s, maybe like mid 30s at the latest. But he was a prospect for the Pagans, the 1%er gang. And I always thought like that's so, Walt. It was so late in life to do something like that. Like, isn't that the kind? And he had a child, and
I guess you feel you run out of options.
I guess so, but I mean, he was an alright guy.
You're writing down his name so Walt could see.
Yeah, remember him?
Yeah. So he joined that group.
Isn't that weird? I thought that was really strange.
Is that one of the reasons you wanted to join?
And I joined the Johnsons. But I mean, I don't even know if there's. I just that kind of stuff wouldn't be for me anyway. I don't want to hurt innocent people and just like
I admitted a crime that I finally admitted to. I saw a game with my old boss Tim, and I finally admitted something that I had done continuously over the years, something he didn't know.
Oh, the great bingo scandal of the 90s. Up there with Enron and fucking WorldCom and shit.
Yeah, I threw bingo games because I used to be the bingo caller at the senior bingos. And these old fucking bitches who would come in that were real nasty to me. They were so stupid they would yell out loud what they needed. Like, I only need this one. And if that number came up, I would just call a different one.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he's not lying. They were nasty.
They were nasty and just like very hostile toward me, and the women who were nice to me, because it was all women, the real nice ladies.
Yeah.
I would hear them say, especially there was one lady who never won ever, and one day I made her win 4 times, even though she shouldn't have won. And
they had to be suspicious at the end.
No, they never were suspicious.
Like he's getting half the take. That motherfucker's getting $250 off this. I know it.
But I finally admitted to Tim that I had thrown weekly.
Countless
bingo games. But he said he summed it up. He said all those people that you cheated out of that money are dead. It doesn't matter.
All right.
They're dead now.
All right. Yeah. Nice.
And they never deserved it in the first place. They didn't deserve the win.
Well, who am I to say they didn't deserve it just because they were nasty to me?
You were the judge, motherfucker. You're the fucking ball master. You were tumbling those fucking balls.
It's not like bingo you see today where you have like a digital board. I mean, this literally was like, like a fucking hat with some balls in. And shake it up and just pull it out.
Right.
So, he could say anything he wanted.
And nobody ever was caught on that. I
Good,
was
fuck them.
Games.
That's serious business to them.
That's yeah.
When
that's how I got my juice back in the day.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll throw some bingo games. With technology today, though.
It would be a lot harder to do, I think, in today's bingo world.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we had a Catholic church a block away, and bingo was. I mean, this was a gymnasium filled with people. And me and my friend, we would go down and we would like open the door and sneak into like the little vestibule, and the guy would call a number and we go, bingo! And everybody would get pissed and clear their fucking chips. And nobody, like, they hadn't actually won. We did it a couple times, and then one time there was I'm talking Marine-style bodyguard who was, like, onto us by then, was hiding inside the door. Bang! And he just grabbed us.
Oh, man. Wow, we did that on Practical Jokers for one of Sal's punishments. We made him yell bingo a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And people were fucking furious, man. Yeah. Those blue hairs, they take that shit seriously.
Oh, yeah, it's no joke.
That's all they got at a certain point. I mean,
guess.
they look forward to it, and it's.
I feel like it might be all I have. I'm going to try to get on some games. Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't want to do anything illegal or like I was telling Troy, I was like, whenever I watch like a TV series, I'm like, that's what I want to do. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to, like, The Wire, I'm like, I want to be undercover and, like, have that, like, you know, because I could look undercover.
You could.
You know?
You could get a private detective license. Why don't you do that?
No, I looked it up.
Did you really?
I looked it up. It's not that easy. Yeah, you have to.
I thought we should all become private detectives. And do a podcast on
I can't believe that I just said you should become a private detective, and both of you know the laws of private. Both of you separately looked up what it takes.
Because I thought we should all become private detectives. We can, but you got to get all sorts of like fucking. You got to cover your ass.
You have to be like former law enforcement and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. It takes a lot to become one in New Jersey. I don't know about what it is in New York, but
I don't know. Years ago, I took a class to get my security guard certification, and
security guard.
Yeah, I was a security guard at.
But you need a certification because I was a security guard for a day. I didn't get no certification.
No, yeah, you needed a certificate. You didn't need it. This particular job.
That's the title of a movie, man. Security guard for a day.
And there were people in the class that were taking the same class as part of a private detective license.
It has a very, you just say it. It's a hell of a lot fucking cooler and sexier to be like, if you're getting your hair cut, you'd be like, hey, what do you do? I'm a private detective.
Oh, yeah, like, for sure.
Comic book store.
Well, you know who used to do it? Kevin's wife, Jen. Her parents, Byron and Gail.
Private detectives?
Yeah, because Byron's former law enforcement, so he and Gail they would go on stakeouts and shit.
It's all cheating.
It's mostly insurance companies. Yeah, and insurance companies and cheating spouses.
They're trying to get someone changing a car tire when they say their back is hurt and shit like that. Like, it's not exciting work.
Like playing volleyball and shit. Well, we would only take on the toughest of cases.
I think though that you would excel at that though.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Trying to catch like staking out somebody who's trying to cheat insurance. I'm sure you would have the. You could do it.
I think the thing I believe about myself, maybe it's not the case, but I'm like as odd as I may look on the cover, like I do have an ability to blend in, whether it's like low end, like white trash, or I could hold myself in a conversation with, I could dress up.
No, you stand out though with the beard.
Right, but I think
you're not a face in the crowd. Your face stands out because you have this very distinctive look.
I have a distinctive look, but I think that I'm able to identify with both ends. So I can hold myself in either world. I'm a guy who disappears in a crowd. You put me in a lineup. I'm invisible. Right, I
literally become like fucking who's that dude who was the Invisible Man? Claude Rains.
They have like five, like you're one of five guys. The victim is only seeing four guys there. No way it's him.
I literally believe that to be the case, though. That like in any way, shape, or form, how you look at it on looks or what's it called when it's not when you're interacting with people. When you're interacting with people, what would be called like your
socialization
the way just become totally invisible.
Right.
What did I just walk into?
Who would stand out in the crowd more? because Walt says he's invisible. He'd be able to like just blend in anywhere and nobody would really notice him. Whereas I'm saying, like he said, like I would stand out,
Right.
but I can hold myself in the world of white trash or fucking upper crusty, either way.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah. What's your super strength?
I mean, it's a lot of sitting in cars, right? And like looking
It does
at shit.
seem to be that way.
Yeah.
A lot of patience.
I've watched a lot of Rockford Files. He's not doing that.
He's not-
shit.
Did you watch the opening, the first episode?
Of Rockford Files?
Yeah.
I've watched plenty of them, but I don't know if I saw the opening one.
The pilot episode of Rockford Files is amazing. How much they're like, "Hey, queer," and they're like punching each other, like in the bathroom, beating each other up and shit. It's weird.
What they got away with in the 70s on that, some of the language is shocking. There was one where Rockford's date gets abducted by a biker gang, and the other cops are explaining what happened to her after she's rescued, and they said, yeah, this gang took her up into the woods and did a train on her. And I'm like, this is a fucking show that was on at like 8 o'clock at night in the 70s. I was stunned when I heard
A
that.
train on her. I thought I could watch this with the kids.
Damn you, Quinn. Are you guys ready for President Trump? How do you feel?
Well,
I still believe-
have the Republicans accepted him as an? They still have the GOP still has to accept him,
I
right?
still believe that I believe something's going to happen that's going to fucking
Derail him?
Derail him. I mean, and every day, you know that somebody's just waiting for that moment to release.
Bomb?
An atom bomb.
Yeah.
That is going to be released. That's going to nuclearize his chances to becoming the president. There's something that they have, and a guy, especially of this guy, that on audio or visually, that is going to fucking just destroy it.
So I mean. The weird thing is he's come out with some pretty racist shit already.
I know.
So what could they possibly be holding back?
And it's just amazing. It really is. But you know what? America, you've said it, and I 100% agree with it. They kind of brought it on themselves. This is the backlash to all the wagging of the finger and telling people what they can and can't do, or what's acceptable, what's not acceptable.
I'm glad you're saying it, not me.
Why?
Because I catch shit constantly. Like, oh, stop bragging about PC.
I'm not, but I agree with him though that I do think that it's a manifestation.
Right. A frustration of getting wagged at.
Yeah, of people being like, I'm tired of being told what I can and can't
By
say.
college students.
And this is a product of that, I believe. But I still don't believe he'll make it. I mean, it'd be shocking.
Well, I saw Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog had an election special. I love Triumph. I think that guy may be
It's Michael, right?
Yeah, I think he may be the quickest wit on earth. I've never seen anyone come up with shit that fast. And I know some of it's written, but some of it obviously isn't.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, that this special he did with the college kids. He gave an interview where he said that they were actually all good sports and playing along.
Right. Oh, yeah, I thought that.
Yeah.
But it's long. It's like that's just one bit of it. It's like an hour.
Oh, yeah, I only saw that one bit.
But he says to one woman who's like a Bernie Sanders supporter, says something about Hillary's hair. And she's like, you wouldn't, you're only saying that because she's a woman. You wouldn't be saying that if it was a man. And it's like, are you fucking serious? That's all they say.
Trump is
about
taking
Trump.
so much sling arrows against his hair.
Yes, that's the thing. It's like she doesn't think. It's just like that reaction, that
You can't be hoping for a Bernie win, can you? Although it doesn't look, after last night, it looks very unlikely.
No,
you had to have been shaking in your boots with what he was talking about.
Bernie. The sad part is I liked almost everything else about him, but
what
that
did
tax
he
stuff.
say? Oh, tax.
He was going,
His whole thing is income inequality. My whole thing is suck my dick.
He's almost more like socialist. Right?
Yeah.
almost.
No, he's a self-proclaimed socialist.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I would imagine that it must have been like Must have had you just tossing and turning in your sleep when if you were.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle it. I don't know how much more they
Higher
can take.
tax bracket.
The sad, I'm not completely gone because the sad truth is that I would probably benefit the most under a President Trump, but I don't want it. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not so far gone that I'm like, oh, I want this is all I want.
I guess,
But if he wins, I'm probably all right.
I know, like you talk about cash poor a lot, and you talk about taxes a lot, and people
Yeah.
on Twitter break your balls about it.
Yeah, that's why I stopped talking about
I'm
it.
here to say, as a first-hand witness to your tax bill, it was no fucking joke, and anybody who had to pay what I saw you pay
Yeah.
would be very
Outraged.
upset. Very upset.
Outraged. It's insanity.
Yeah, it was crazy. I speaking of the PC shit and affirmative action type shit, there was, I don't know if you saw this, but as a former current firefighter, I guess you're still current
Sure,
technically.
a few more months.
There was a Democrat in one of the boroughs complaining about the Superman test. Did you hear this?
No.
What's the Superman test?
It's the fireman test to
Yeah.
make sure you can do
Well, it shouldn't be
everything.
called Superman
Everything. Why? Because it's
because not only men are taking the test.
right, but Superman being
The ideal.
the ideal, you know.
Superhuman test, we should call it.
Sure, if you want to water it down and put some fire.
Why? Okay, yeah. Well, if your fucking ass is fucking on the ground, fucking with a lungs full of fucking smoke,
Right.
do you care who comes in to save your ass?
I don't, but I do want them to be strong enough to haul the shit up a fucking ladder and
Oh, okay.
like
I'm not saying that they should pass. If they can't pass the superhuman test, they can't go in.
look, I couldn't pass it. No fucking way
Right?
could I pass the Superman, Superhuman, Supergirl, Super Dog, Super Horse, whatever. Put super in front of it, unless it's like superintendent like, of a fucking like low end apartment building. Maybe I could do that, but there's no way. Like, and you said how hard it was, and a lot of guys didn't make it.
A lot of girls, I will
A lot
say.
of girls do make it though.
So I
Not
went
that
through the
many.
academy with a few of the female firefighters, and there were definitely some that I was like 100% can probably do this job better than me. There is no reason for concern here. They know what they're doing. There were a couple that were like, what the fuck is going on? But there were guys that I was like, how the fuck did this guy get in here?
Right.
So
So
you
what
know.
was going on though about the superhuman test?
The Superman test. They want to hey until it's turned. That's what they call it.
But it's not an official term, is it?
No.
It's
Okay,
not an
that's an
official term, but that's
unofficial term.
but it's what everyone calls it. Do you ever
Not
hear
everyone.
anyone calling it
I never heard it
Superhuman?
called the Superman
Well, if
test.
a fireman hasn't heard of it, then it probably.
Well,
isn't
what's
true,
the
though.
test? The physical?
It's just the regular test
To get into the academy.
Yeah, and I guess they want to repeat it. You know,
It's so hard.
annually or
Repel it?
something. What's that?
Repel it, repeal it.
No, not repeal it, but I guess
What do you mean
they
repeat
want more. No, repeat it like annually or biannual, like to re-up your
Okay.
skills.
So every year you got to pass.
So
it.
you can't just take it the first year.
Oh, holy shit.
and-
They can't do that. They
Why?
can't do that. Because guys get older on the job and they get moved into a position that's more appropriate for their age. Driving a show, you know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
Like you can't ask those guys who are really there for the years. A guy with 18 years experience on the fire department is invaluable to the younger guys. He's not going to be able to do that test again. There's just no fucking way. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. You can't do that. That's
We'll take the superwoman test then.
Yeah, take this.
that I can do. That anyone can do, I guess. Yeah,
Could you pass the Superman test today?
I could not today.
No.
It's that fucking off the
What
charts,
is
huh?
the hardest thing I've ever done? It's insane. The first thing they do, the first fucking thing they do is they put a 75-pound weight vest on you and put you on a Stairmaster for 7 minutes. That's it. Then you go into the maze and all the other stuff you got to do. Like,
the mustard gas?
no, they don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
This fucking skin is peeling off.
No. What's the stuff that makes all the mucus come out of your nose? Don't they do that now?
No. They
told me
no
that.
cops. They mace
Oh, okay.
in the police academy.
Well, it's like, so do they use, chemical weapons outlawed by the Geneva Convention?
yeah. It's
What year did you take it?
2003. 2003. I took
Young
it.
buck.
Yeah.
So it was over a decade ago.
Oh yeah.
So if you gave you a month to train,
If you gave me a month, I could do it with nothing else to do. then yeah, I could do it. Then I could do it. It's hard, man. I trained hard for that one. There was a guy who looked like Ivan Drago from Rocky, except covered in tattoos, and he made the mistake of working on strength, not cardio, and he couldn't get past halfway through the test because he just trained wrong.
So people are outraged that they want to make it yearly?
It's not a great idea.
No, it's not about making it yearly. It's about this woman who is trying. It's some Democrat from one of the boroughs. She wants, I guess she wants more women and minorities, regardless if they can pass the Superman test or not. And of course, she doesn't like the name Superman. But to me, it's one of those things where, like, look, guys are naturally more muscular than most women. Now, look, Jill, for example, my ex-girlfriend from way long ago, she would have fucking passed it in a heartbeat.
Right.
Like, she is a girl who could have passed it and would have done well. I don't know if I ever could have passed it, even in peak physical condition. I don't know if I could have passed it. So I'm not saying anything about that, but, like, this is one of those things where if your house is fucking burning down, do you want someone to show up because somebody made it fair? Or do you want the best person? I don't see, like, why wouldn't minorities be? Like, black guys are fucking, a lot of them are strong.
Yeah, the
man.
physical thing. Look, they made a big deal a few years back about the written test being being more of a problem for minorities. And that I understand. And they made the argument that the written test doesn't even have much to do with firefighting.
Right.
It should be the physical. And, a certain degree, I see what they're saying, but to dumb down the physical is not a good idea.
And especially, like, not only
it's just not a good idea.
Not only is it bad for the people whose house is burning down, but it's like you guys are a team. You go in there and it's like, I mean, it's cliche, but you're as strong as the weakest link.
That's exactly correct.
So that weakest link could be a fucking guy who maybe shouldn't be there, or it could be a girl who shouldn't be there, but you can't lower the standards.
You should not lower the standards.
Appease,
And it's not even, it's just, there's something to getting through the academy. You have to have something inside you that I'm going to get through this no matter how hard it is. And people drop out like crazy, and they do it on purpose to weed those guys out. You want the people, guy or female, who are not going to be able to fucking follow through the fire out of the fucking academy. So you make it as hard as possible to weed the people out. I don't see anything wrong with that.
They should just make concede. We're not going to water down the test, but we will stop calling it Superman.
Yeah, that would make everything better. That is you should be a politician, motherfucker. Forget about Walmart. That's
right?
Just call the firefighter test. That's enough.
Yeah.
Super fighter or super firefighter.
You don't even need super. You could just say firefighter. It's fine.
Yeah, leave super out of it just so nobody gets fucking offended by it. New bill. Yeah, this is the actual article.
That's unfortunate.
Here it is.
It's not going to help anybody to go about this the wrong way.
New bill would require annual reviews of FDNY's physical exams.
I may have asked this before, but
did you ever set fires in order?
What?
Did you ever set fires in order to get a rush? 'Cause I would like to do that.
Fire dogs.
Yeah.
What are their purpose in a firehouse?
Just a pet.
Really?
By the time I got there, yeah. They were originally when they were horse drawn, the pumpers. The dogs ran aside the horses barking to drive them, to like get them going. Like,
really?
And they guided the horses and stuff like that.
So a functioning fire dog hasn't been needed.
No.
Since pre-fucking
not
automobile.
All. Right.
So it's I didn't realize.
And it's always a Dalmatian?
No, we had a Yorkie in my house for years.
Oh, I thought it had to be a Dalmatian.
No.
I thought that was the official.
No, there's a house. One of the house had a bulldog. Now they're not allowed in the house anymore.
That's progressive.
Because
it's not just Dalmatians.
Yeah, it's diversity in the dogs, but they're not allowed in the house anymore because somebody got bit by a dog and they sued. Now they said no more dogs.
I had no idea.
What a fucking pussy to ruin it for everybody.
The fire. We had a saying in the fire department: we're our own worst enemy. Like,
isn't that also an IJ?
I think on IJ, I don't even want to talk about IJ. Can we just move on? Yeah.
But has a dog ever went on call then?
We had a dog. Yeah, we had
Has
a
a dog
Yorkie.
ever put a fire out?
No, we had a Yorkie that would when the tones went off, she ran up on the rig and would jump on, and like you would hear her barking on the rig when we were like investigating and stuff like that, like over the radio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like she was great.
Did you
She
know
was
that?
great.
I didn't realize that. I really thought that dogs had some sort of purpose. I didn't know what it was, but I always
No,
wondered.
it's everything with the fire department is tradition.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if
I
they
thought it was
had
a mascot.
dogs back then it's just like then this house should have a dog now. It's a good thing.
And I guess a Dalmatian just became the.
Yeah, I don't know how that
culture.
started. Yeah, that just started from somewhere. It might have been a fucking Coke commercial for all we
Why
know.
is the Dalmatian called the fire dog? Since Dalmatians and horses are very compatible, the dogs
there
were
you go.
easily trained to run in front of the carriages to help clear a path and quickly guide the
There
horses
you go.
Was that on the test?
and firefighters
The
to
written
the.
test, I mean?
No, the only question I remember
They don't
from
let
the
female dogs beat firehouse dogs, do they?
if they get their period. Can't have that.
They start bitching and shit.
Sometimes it's so stupid.
so dumb.
You just gotta go. And there's some fucking feminists out there being like, "What?
Yeah, man.
Oh, how dare
Did you hear what that fucking fat asshole said?
We're laughing at how stupid it is. Who the fuck has sent the switchblades? Did you guys talk about this?
We didn't, and you probably shouldn't because they're only legal in Arkansas.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I was on a knife site once, and
how do I do this?
that's what it said. Yeah, watch your hand there.
So this is just a real deal switchblade.
Yeah. Made, what does it say on that thing? Slim lever lock. It's a nice box, too, the guy sent
Made
it in.
in Maniago, Italy.
I may have lost the big box that they came in, which had the note in it.
Whoever sent us
You threw away the, hey, guys.
beautiful handmade switchblades.
You don't know if they're
Yeah.
handmade, do you?
It says it right
Thank
here.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I sharpened mine up on a stone.
So, they still use. But
Looking for
speaking
trouble.
of, just looking at working dogs, though,
Okay.
Yeah.
they still use working dogs in the police force, right?
Yes, canine.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You haven't seen them tearing at black guys' legs who are like, fucking come on, man. Like, it's crazy sometimes when you see a
It's like a supercut on YouTube.
What's that?
Of police dogs tearing apart dudes.
It's insane because it seems like the cops are trying to call the dog off and the dog's like, fuck it, I got him. And I mean, it has to hurt, you know, it's like tearing at their pants and shit.
Is it? But like, I could see a dog being useful, like in terms of like looking for drugs. Mm-hmm. But is a dog useful in trying to capture a criminal though?
Oh,
Sure.
fuck yeah,
Oh,
man.
God, yeah.
It'll run and it'll tackle them and shit.
Yeah, it'll
How
track
does
them
he
down.
know
The
which?
scent.
But how does he know which one? It's definitely a criminal though.
Come on, we know.
No, but in all seriousness, how does he really know which one's a criminal? Let's say there's a whole bunch of people
Well,
in the
I
house.
think they're trained to respond to things. Like if someone runs,
That doesn't mean I'm a
They
criminal.
know.
If I ran just because I got
Well,
scared,
I also don't think that. Well, if you're, why are you scared of the cops?
why are you
know.
running from
Why
the cop?
are you running from the
let's
cops?
just, I don't know. Let's say I don't know what's going on, and I got all disoriented, and I run.
I hide under a children's pool in the backyard. let's just say,
And I ran.
I don't know what I'm doing.
and a dog attacks me. That dog has no idea like if I'm an upstanding citizen. It's just attacking me because I ran.
Well, the cop knows, and that's why he lets him off the leash.
Yeah, but how does he know which one to go? Let's say there's 5 people running, and only one of them is a criminal.
Why are 4 other people running alongside a criminal? I mean, I think it's not like they just let him off the leash and hope for the best. I mean, I think it's normally used, like you said, with narcotics and shit like
Right.
that. But they have them, like they'll have them say in the city, and if somebody's not responding to command, sometimes they would let them, they would be like, look, if you don't fucking
I'm going to let
get down, I'm
Don't
gonna
you
put
think
the
that's-
dog on you.
That's really that to me is kind of outdated. Like I'll
Not really.
I'll let a
You know
dog
what?
maul you.
If I were doing something against the law, and so the cop is like, hey, get on your knees and lace your fucking hands, or the dog's gonna fucking disfigure you. I would get on my knees and lace my hands. That's exactly what I would do. I wouldn't run and hide under a pool.
Yeah, you can't take intimidation out of the police's hands. They need to be able to intimidate.
All right, so maybe then instead of cops beating on people, like you see, it's in like why don't they just let their dogs out then? Because nobody ever seems to cry about dog cruelty, like dogs like taking a chunk out of somebody. You never really hear about it.
Right. All the jokes are about cops shooting.
Yeah.
Black people now, yeah.
Maybe they should just
The jokes? What jokes?
Maybe there's not.
I haven't heard a single joke about it.
Well, there was one in the Oscars. Chris Rock told it.
Oh, I didn't watch
he
the
said
Oscars.
no, me neither. But he said the in memoriam section is for all the black people that cops shot on their way to the movies.
Oh boy, did they? I didn't see.
And I like
you didn't
Rock
watch
too,
it.
but it's not really tough material.
Did they heavy hand the Oscars white?
From what I understand, yeah.
All right. They had to. It was the only thing they can do, I guess.
I really didn't get it though. Like, I mean, I didn't see the NWA movie. I heard it was really good. And they keep saying that the Academy are these old white guys, but the people who vote are from like all walks, right? Aren't they?
I don't know enough about it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't even like commenting on social fucking issues.
I just
anymore.
don't know. Like the Oscars, who gives a fuck?
really.
I mean, who
Like,
fucking
just to pat
cares?
yourselves on the fucking billionaires patting each other on the back.
Yeah,
Who fucking cares?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. I just don't give a shit. And
Like a night so you could fucking
be like, aren't we great?
Yeah.
As if they don't have enough. They have 365 days of people being like, aren't you great? But they have one night of like, aren't we great? It's ridiculous. You're right. It's just like, and so many fucking like categories that it's like, oh, who gives a shit? Stephen Fry left Twitter because of the BAFTA thing, and they still stayed on his ass about it. Even the woman was like, look, it was a joke. He's my friend. Like it was, I'll bet you they wouldn't have said it if it was a man. It's just like, oh, for fuck's
And
sake.
Stephen Fry is like is regarded as a national treasure over there. Like people love him.
Yeah.
And they're just all
But
over him.
it's a bunch of people who they either don't get the joke or they're getting offended on someone else's behalf for the most part.
Well, it's very easy to get offended. It's very hard to actually do something with your life.
Yeah.
That's-
Well,
That's it.
you got to find that hashtag key, bro.
yeah, you can't keep that only to us. That has to be let loose into the virtual world.
That's all right. I'm okay.
Let it run.
Yeah.
Let it breathe.
Yeah, I think
Fucking hashtag fucking white tears.
white tears.
Speaking of Oscars and awards, I hear that there's some awards that are worthy. I hear that a certain podcast may be getting an award.
I've heard the same. Yeah.
Wow, what's going on?
I've heard the same. And while the Oscars aren't really like who gives a fuck,
The Stitcher Awards?
some the New York City Podcast Awards.
The
Or
live show we're doing in Brooklyn, and we're still trying to sell out those last 100 seats that we can't move.
Well, they may be
this is
sold by
2
now.
weeks later.
Yeah, this is 2 weeks later.
But you may see us being presented with an award, though.
Us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
yeah.
Oh.
Excellence in podcasting.
Where'd you hear this?
Um,
Who said that? Dexter?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We love
this is-
awards.
This is 2015. We haven't gotten an award in a while.
Yeah.
It's been bullshit.
So we have to
Huh.
plan an acceptance speech.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it's going to be given to us.
Well, mine's going to be super political with tons of hashtags. I don't know. I mean, I know they were getting some sort of what was it? Excellence in podcast? I can't remember.
I can't remember what it was.
But yeah,
Do we deserve it? Do we really deserve excellence in podcasting?
sure.
Well, we've been going for a long time, man. This podcast getting long in the tooth.
Is longevity
in memoriam.
is longevity the one of the
I think it's
It's
I think it's
I'm not just,
yeah. I think it's
I'm not disagreeing
sure.
with you.
Yeah, I think it's a building, a one brick in that award-winning wall.
Is it the foundation brick?
Everything else springs from it, right?
Yeah, I like
Look
that.
at us,
Look
man.
at that.
We're
I like that. That's another hashtag.
Yeah.
we're a pinned tweet on NYC NYC Podfest. Look at us there. Look at all handsome and shit. For fucking longevity.
Beardless me.
Do you want to give out that address again, just in case those 100 tickets are still out there?
It's too long. I pinned the tweet on my thing on tellemstevedave.com. So
I don't even know how you pin a tweet, but
Does anybody know the price?
$30.
Oof,
Is that a lot?
that's a lot.
$30, really?
$30 or $35 day of show.
Man, that's not that much.
Not that much?
Nah.
Okay.
The
Let's
first
see.
live Tell 'em Steve Dave in
Get
years.
tickets. I'm going to press get tickets. Let's see if we're sold out. Let's see. You must select at least one ticket. Okay. Let's see if okay, I'm going to go for 6. Let's see if I can get 6 tickets. Let's see if
You'll
6 are
probably
left.
only get 6.
Don't do this to yourself.
Yeah, I'm just going to sell it out. Yeah, I could get 6 tickets right now. So at least 6 tickets are left. At least 6 tickets are left right now.
Yeah.
It'll be fun though.
It will be
Mike
fun.
and Ming won't be there this year. They've gone in years past.
Where are they going?
They've been at that pod festival?
Well, I don't know that they were invited. I think you can look. I'm not trying to take anything away from them.
No, you wouldn't.
I would never. Why would I?
What's left to
I
take?
think you can I pick their bones. I think you apply, you apply and then they say yes or no. So,
Okay.
but they have been in the last
They made
couple
it, yeah.
years. I don't know that they've ever gotten an award for excellence.
I don't even know if it's for excellence. It may just
I don't
be
know
for
either.
longevity.
Yeah, it may just because we showed up. But I'm not sure if it's true. I heard Ming was at a con that week. I'm not sure.
I think that weekend it's shaking out now that I'm doing our show Friday night and then I fly to Nashville the next morning to do shows of the Wild West Comedy Festival. It looks like it might shake out for me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
With who?
Go.
With Joe Gatto and James Murray. Sal is unavailable that weekend.
Can you call yourselves IJ?
No, we would do something small. We love the festival, so we would be going just to have a presence down there and support them because they've been really good to us over the years.
Yep. NYC Podfest says tickets are getting low.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. That's what they say
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a big deal, guys. And tickets are getting low. We're a big deal.
Wow.
We're a big deal down at the fucking Cracker Factory.
I can get us an update
motherfuckers.
now, right now and see what we got.
You got anything good planned for it, Walt, aside from your game that we talked about last week? And by last week, I mean 20 minutes ago.
No.
You still haven't come up with a game yet.
No, I'll have one though.
Okay.
Make no bones about it.
What else was I going to talk? I was going to ask you something else. Q, I can't remember what it is now. Oh, what do you think of this, Q? You're a man who's in touch with today's women, right? You touch them. They may not be aware or give you permission. This fucking motherfucking iPad. Where's Rich when I need him? For some reason, when I go to start it up, the fucking there's a comedian, right?
Okay.
Well, they call her a comedian. Her name is Amy Miller. Now, there's risky talking about her, just so you know. Okay,
I don't. All right. I don't like risky topics, but okay.
This may be hot button.
Okay.
But she is a girl who is a comedian in Portland, I guess, and somebody called her fat, right?
Okay.
And she has gone on to report this guy, get his social accounts taken down. He was what the fuck was he? Red Bar Radio. I can't remember the name of it now. The point being, what do you think of this new trend of you don't like something somebody says or does and you try to get them fired? What is this shit lately?
You take away their livelihood, their family's livelihood, because you disagree with them.
Right.
You can cut this, but didn't you do that?
I think we talked about
did
this.
I do that?
I think we talked about
Who
this.
did I do that to?
You were going to do that. Somebody who made it to somebody who said something you didn't like.
About Sage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
You threatened to do it.
I never did do it. And for me, say what you want about me. And the thing is with this girl, she is fat. Like, she is fat. I mean, I don't know if this qualifies as fat news, but I thought the whole fat thing, the whole fat acceptance, the whole no body shaming is like, if you're fat, then you're fat, all right? So you accept it, right?
I don't know. I mean, I accept my own.
Fuck you, fat ass.
You got it.
But isn't this a way to strike back at people who think that they can say whatever they want with the protection of being online?
Right.
But
he's not
guess
anonymous.
What?
He's not anonymous.
Guess what?
What?
Asswipe. Mm-hmm. We can get you, and we will.
By calling your employer.
Maybe not be such a douchebag online. Maybe these douchebags need a lesson in fucking etiquette and proper way to fucking interact with people.
Should a
you don't have to be an asshole every fucking second of the day.
Yeah, I would argue some people do need to be. Otherwise, I got nothing. But okay, this person is a comedian, though, right? She says she's a comedian.
Right.
Comedians should be able to take a joke, and she also
that's not a joke.
Just listen. She also claims to be, feminist. So, how empowered is that to go and tattle on people to their jobs? Like, you can't handle it yourself. You have to go and rat people out.
Handle it. What's the best way to handle it? Fucking hit them where it hurts.
Either block it.
I mean, we're talking. It's going nuclear.
What if somebody?
It's going nuclear. I agree, but you know what? Well, then if you need your job,
then keep your mouth shut.
Maybe you should. You should think about what you're posting online. Maybe you should think about like, hey, do I need to say this? Do I need to put this out? Do I need to alert this person who is heavy that I think they're fat?
I think it wasn't that simple. I don't think he just came out and said, "Hey, fatso." I think it was like a back and forth, and then he made a comment about her appearance, which is nothing new on the internet,
right?
But to revel in like getting the guy. I mean, why shouldn't he be able to say it though? Like people say whatever they want, right?
Right, but maybe that's what's wrong. No, that with the internet and the whole idea of just being.
But where do you draw the line there?
Well, his employers have a right to say, like, look, we want fat people to give us their money. If you're one of the faces of our company and you're pushing them away with your comments, then you're bad for business.
And you're right, and you get to see really what a real person is on the internet. I think that's where you see their real face.
Except you usually don't, because you fucking like they go on
right.
You know where you see a lot of real shit is Facebook. Like Twitter, I don't really. I mean, mostly because it's ants, and I'm not just saying this, but like almost all the ants I find to be very cool. But like if you go on Facebook and you read sometimes under articles that like have nothing to do with us, it's just like normal people commenting on normal articles. Some people, like the shit that they post under their real name and their real face, I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I
can't believe it.
Being
called fat is nothing compared to what some of these people do.
People have a tendency to show their real views for some reason on the internet, and that it's a real insight into how nasty they are or how ugly they can be.
Right.
And they would never say this in a conversation, I imagine,
right,
in any other forum but the internet. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad tool to have to go after some asshat who's
to tattle on them and try to get them to lose their job. I mean, you've said shit that has come back to bite you.
Oh yeah.
Do you deserve to fucking lose your job over it?
What did I say that would even come close though to being to lose my job?
Your job
yeah.
in this situation, nothing. But what if you were at Walmart?
But there's definitely, but in those instances where I did get a slap on the wrist for saying some stuff on Tell 'em Steve Dave, I've learned my lesson. I've learned where some no-goes are.
Right.
And I don't go to those no-goes.
I think getting back to what we were talking about before though is a lot of people are learning that and they're expressing themselves in other ways like President Trump. Like they're like, oh, well, I can't say it, but he can, so I'm just going to vote for him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's also it's like it's bullying people into not saying like what they don't agree with. And that's really like, I mean, we said this before. That's what the left has become. Like, hey, I don't like your fucking views. Like there's a comedy fest. I can't remember the name of it, but they're charging, straight white guys more to apply to this. It's a comedy festival, to apply to this festival than LGBT women, blah, 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 you know, all the minority groups.
Really?
And in New York, it's illegal. They're not even allowed to do it. But I guess they're making a statement that like, well, women make 77 cents on the dollar. But I don't get the gay guy thing. Like, a gay guy is still a guy. So if there's a gender gap, wage gap, isn't he still making? Nobody's like, hey, oh, you're gay? All right, well, you're going to make less money.
No,
Nobody's
but they
saying
face
that.
other hurdles, though.
Sure they do. But I mean, if you're saying like, okay, well, we want diversity and we want equality, but hey, straight white guys, you're going to pay. It's just like, go
What are we
fuck
talking
yourselves.
about? What are we really talking about? How much are we, like, how much is it? Is it just like an extra $5?
It was an extra $5, but it was funny.
Is it
like,
really $5?
Yeah, it was like $5.75 or something.
Oh, come on.
But you don't. But how can you say, "Oh, come on, that's
$5.
okay"? But that's okay, yeah, because you got fucking 9 jobs, motherfucker. But like, say an up and coming young comedian, maybe like $5 might be a lot to him, you know. And it's also it's patently unfair and wrong and discriminatory. Like if you're talking about the idea of equality and you're going to single out a group to pay more, like they would never ever do it to anyone else except fucking straight fucking white guys. Cause that's the last fucking group you can say anything you want to. And I'm okay with it. I don't give a fuck.
You're not okay with it.
I'm totally okay with it.
You are not okay with it.
Why am I? Why? When am I not okay with it?
You're not okay with it.
How am I not okay with it?
Being okay with it you wouldn't even bring it up then if you're okay with it.
No, I just think it's hypocritical. I can bring up the hypocrisy of it.
Well, then being okay with something is you wouldn't.
No, I'm okay with people making fun of white guys.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a shit. No, not this stuff. I mean, look, I don't really give a fuck that much about this either because it seems like sort of a corny ass. It's not the fucking Podfest, to tell you that much. But you know, we're the last group of people that you can make fun of, and nobody's gonna fucking say anything or really give a shit.
Well, it's like when you're doing this like a movie or horror movie or based in villains. There's one group you can always go to, and you're a sure bet you're not going to have any problems.
Right. You know what I thought was interesting? The Nazis. Yeah, I know. I thought it was interesting. I was thinking of you, Walt. There's a commercial. You may have seen it. It's about the Prius with the police car. Yeah. And they're like, it takes a Prius to catch a Prius. And did you notice the 4 individuals who are in the getaway Prius car?
I didn't notice. I know you did.
I sure did. 4 fucking white guys. They didn't even do the old Marvel, like 1 Asian, 1 white, 1 black, 1 fucking unidentified ethnicity.
There's no benefit to them doing that.
Yeah.
No, there's not. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying
just play it safe.
It's the last group that
you know what's really sad. You know what's really sad? A talented black actor lost out on a role,
and a woman,
and the woman lost out on a role because you can't portray them negatively.
There's a fucking girl in The Wire, Felicia Pearson. She plays this character, Snoop.
Yeah.
And I guess, like I read up on her, she was born like a crack baby. And, she was 3 pounds. They didn't expect her to live. Her mother was a drug addict. Father was always in jail. Grew up in foster home. So I think she's like the real deal from the Baltimore street. She actually got swept up in some drug sting a couple years ago. She's so fucking good at this.
Really?
Oh, man. She's like,
everybody just
she's
says the
fucking
show is
sinister,
amazing.
What's the name of the show?
Sinister.
The Wire?
The Wire.
Is this show even on anymore?
Early 2000s. You get all like
people
HBO
say.
Go.
I've always heard it's one of the best TV shows ever made.
One of the funniest things about it, Troy was telling me to watch it forever, so I finally watched it, and he's right, it's good.
Yeah. How many seasons? 5, right?
5 seasons. There's one part where like they're talking about tapping the cell phones of the bad guys, and they're like, there's exposition explaining texting. It's like, yeah, my kid loves it, like, because texting wasn't popular back then. Like that's how old the show is. But Snoop is like, she plays it like you believe it. She seems very authentic. Yeah, like you wouldn't want to fuck with her.
Did you see Deadpool?
No, Joe.
I saw it twice.
Yeah, you liked it?
Oh, I fucking loved it. Loved it, dude.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go see it yet.
Oh,
I saw it twice.
I saw it twice. We're on the road, so we got time to kill, like when we do these tours.
Obviously, he's going to see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, that wasn't a tour. Yeah, that was something else. Dude, it's great.
Yeah?
Legitimately great. It's so
Cool.
much fun.
Yeah, I plan to see it. I just haven't gotten around
I
to
mean,
it.
Colossus is, to me, he's such a home run in the movie. Like, they finally got him right and, like, did him in the perfectly. It's great. I wish I had seen it, actually, because we could talk about it all.
Do you still go to the movies? Like your girls go with you anymore? Not really.
No,
No?
oh God, no. They don't like the movies. Not what they wouldn't want to go into the movies with their. With
You couldn't see
their
this
parent.
with your kids anyway.
Yeah, it was rated R.
Yeah, but it's like fucking.
No, it's no. I don't think it's no IJ at Rockefeller.
They're fisting a midget, motherfuckers.
I mean, if I took him
That
to
was
see
never
that,
said. That was never said. He gets his girlfriend like fucks him in the ass with a dildo.
They ran a train on Deadpool.
what?
Rockford
Yeah.
Files
I
style.
don't know if I want to see it then. What?
Yeah. There's like a sex montage, and in one of them, she's got a strap on, and she's going to town on him.
Are you kidding me?
Deadpool likes that?
No, he doesn't like it, but he does it for her anyway.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of cursing, man. The
Don't be
violence
such a
is great.
homophobe. Come on, let me and you'll go see it together.
That has nothing to do with that. It has to do with
Gain of
like
69, son.
I just don't know if I'm ready for superheroes that
Well, it's
explicit.
before he becomes Deadpool, if it makes you feel better.
That doesn't
He's not a super guy.
Yeah.
He's a human guy.
really is that pretty much the tone of the whole movie though?
It's
90%
up there.
is dedicated.
It's right up there.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of that in it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of like ass ramming and shit.
There's not a lot of ass ramming, but like there's tits in it. There's full frontal nudity with these strippers.
Really?
Yeah,
Everything?
everything. You see shaved vagina.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I got.
Why is that a negative? I'm not sure what's going on.
That's not what the character was in the books.
It's a rated R movie, bro. He's going to town. The violence is pretty good in it.
What? Somebody punches a shaved vagina?
I think I may skip that one.
Oh, you fucking Puritan motherfucker! Come on,
to
you don't
each-
like
everybody-
comics.
Well, you know what? I'm glad I warned you in advance then.
Thank
I
you.
can make up for the fucking.
I don't
Right,
think
then
I
you
don't know
can
if
watch
that
it when
makes
it
up
comes
for
to
it, but-
fucking TV. You know, they cut all that shit out, right?
But I like my superheroes.
Hetero? No, with a fucking fat dildo in their ass.
No. It has to do more with the tone.
Yeah, then you won't enjoy this stuff.
I like a Superman movie. I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to see something like that and watch a Superman movie.
Yeah, then you shouldn't go see it. Pass on it. It's not
Pass
for
for
you.
me.
Really?
That's
Because
all right.
I was.
I'm happy for its success, though. But I don't think that I'll be one to be watching it. Though.
I don't even know if I should tell you this. I was texting with Affleck, and it turns out that he takes a dildo in the ass from Superman. I know it's a spoiler. I wasn't supposed to say it. He was
would
like, it fucking hurt.
Tell him Steve Dave.
I would have to go see that, though.
Now you'd have to see
I'd have to see that because that would be so unexpected if they did that in Deadpool. It's almost expected, but in Superman, Batman, did that happen?
It was like he fucking like knocks Batman on his ass. Batman's all dazed and shit, and he pulls something like he pulls out a fucking floppy dildo.
But why would he need the dildo?
Well, he's gonna humiliate him in front of everybody.
in front of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, he tears fucking the seams of Batman's fucking
Whoa.
pants and shit.
Chill out.
Somebody's been reading too much IJ fan fiction.
I know. Well, you've had this already scripted out in your head.
Well, they turned down my rewrite. I like.
Oh my god!
I texted Ben. I said, "Here's some blue pages. What do you think?" I don't think it's really Ben. They never answered.
That was Cryptozoic Man too, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's got a dildo on his arm and shit.
I want to do a crossover with Batman.
Who's the mightiest hero now?
All right, tell him, Steve Dave.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.